This is Pocoto. I'm sorry, I pushed some button and then the video stopped. I'm not really used to my phone yet. This is Pocoto, one of my mares. And yeah, the funny story is I bought her to have a riding horse because all the others are rescues. But and she's always dirty on this side. But then I found out she's got a back problem, so I can't I can't ride her, and she's basically not a rescue that will spend her last years here. She is 19 this year. It's 2025, I'll tell you. And as you can see, I've got lots of land. It's in total, it's not mine. I rent a house with the land. In total, it's 30 hectares, but the horses are on like half of it. And these are cork oaks that give lovely shade, as you can see. And I also got part, yeah, they're what you call them, parasol. I can't find the name. Dinneboom. Well, whatever. The other trees where we get the pine tree. Pine tree. There you are. Parasol pine. Where you get the pine nuts from. And of course the cork oaks, they give the cork. So there's Honey. Honey is a special story. Her owner can't take care of her anymore because she's in a bad health state. And so she's not an unwanted pony, and she's not old, just her owner can't take care of her anymore. That's a special, different story from the rest of them. And hello, she's another mare. And of course my mare Pocoto was very happy to get another mare in the group, because the others are all boys. Pocoto, yeah, forgot to tell, means clip-clop. It's the sound that horses make when they canter. In Dutch we would say katteklop. I'm sure in your language you'll have a sound name for it as well. Pocoto is a very common name in Brazil, but not at all in Portugal. So I wonder if at some point she came from Brazil or had some Brazilian owner. Her passport is quite young. I mean, it's newer than the horse is. So it's made in Portugal in 2016 or something, 15, 14, something like that. And so yeah, we don't know her original name. She's got a shoulder number 06, which is common in mares from breeders that have lots of horses, and especially the white horses. It's easier to keep them apart, which is of course important for the registration of the foal. So she must have been a breeding mare at some point. So she has foals somewhere, I just don't know where. So I'm sorry, I'm not filming him from the sunny side. I'll try to, because he's a lovely chestnut. This is my oldest horse. He's 30 this year, and he's a French trotter. Oh, he's in the shade and there's no sun. And he's called Olympio, which is also probably not his original name. And the problem is he's got a chip that's one of those that start with a 9, and those are like, privately bought chip numbers. Because all chips have the first 2 or 3 numbers are the country number. So, and if you have one of those, then you can actually find where he's registered and what name and what not. His whole passport, basically. But because he's got a private one, those don't get registered, and or not always. And so we don't know a background of. But when he got here, I've got him through a friend. And he first asked me if I could have him to together with a Lusitano stallion, a Cruzado stallion, to graze here because he didn't have any grass anymore, and the owner didn't have much interest in keeping him basically. So he was here grazing for a few years, and then we sold I helped him sell the stallion to the Netherlands, and then I put Olympio in my group because otherwise he would be alone. He was on the other side of the road. That bit of land also belongs to the house, and so I took him in, and in the end I just asked if I could buy him, so I knew for sure, he wouldn't go, because in the meantime I got attached to him, and so I bought him really, really cheap because he was already old and been grazing at my place for 2 years for free, and he came really skinny. He's also not at his best at the moment. At this time of year, in September, they start to make the winter coat. It takes a bit more energy, and I have to get the feeds up. I haven't done that just yet, so I'll just start that now, and then he will fill out a bit more. Mind you, it's very hard to have a lot of meat on very old horses as he is. I'm been lucky. And then the last one is Vincent. Vincent, his original name was Van Gogh, but because I know that hardly anyone but the Dutch can say that right, I called him Vincent, which is the first name of the painter anyway. So, and he came to me in 2019 when we had really rough weather, because we got a sort of like El Nino effect. We get like every 5 years storms and rain and flood and weeks on end, and so yeah, that fell in that year. And the owner is actually a long-time Facebook friend. I know him in real life too, but mostly on Facebook. He's a breeder, and he has got a riding school, and he does some riding tourism, and a Portuguese guy. He went to Golaga, as he does with horses every year, for tourists to ride his horses there. And it's a big horse festival in November. And he had sold this horse to someone. And then he found him back in very bad condition. So he took him back home. And he was literally, skin and bones. And but he didn't have a stable for him because he didn't count on an extra horse in the winter, so he had to stay outside. He did put a rug on him, but old horses and skinny horses, they need extra care. You can't just leave them outside and to rot basically in the rain, even if they do have a rug on. So he was desperately looking for someone who could take him in, and then I could take him. Because I just had an extra stable free, because I made a bit of roof over a stable that didn't have a roof, so I couldn't really say no. Sorry. And I didn't even pay him first. He said, I just need him to go and have a stable and get this extra care that he needs. So I paid for the... I actually had to ask for donations to get the money for the transport. So I did, and I did get that. And so, yeah, and then later I got money from my father, who was still alive. And then I could pay for the horse too, which was, as I say, very, very cheap. And so that's Vincent, but he's got quite a bit of a character, and so I wrote a book about him, about the first year that he was here, and we were getting to know each other, and his special character. So he's a Lusitano, but because he has no pedigree, you have to call him Cruzado. But as you can see, he's very typical. So this, what he does with his head, he is working his food down with air, which causes him to have belly aches when the air doesn't escape through farts enough. and then his belly gets really big, and I have to drum on it, and then to make him fart, basically like you do with babies. And once in a while, that's not enough, so I have a medication at home that I can inject him to relax his bowels. But for the rest, he's healthy. He's one of the horses that I ride. I also ride Olympia, the old horse, but I'm thinking of retiring him next year. I feel like, I already ride him really like just walks, but I just feel like he doesn't enjoy it as much anymore. So there, I don't know if you can see it, is the house, and all the land that all goes with the house. So that's it. Oh God, I think I've got a very long video for a change. I do make lots of that's Olympia shorts nowadays, which do well. The longer videos don't as much, but I just thought I needed to have a proper introduction of myself and the horses, and show you the field, so you can see the difference in a week or so. And well, watch my shorts, enjoy them. They come with music and all that, not my my talking. And if you want to donate, I put my PayPal in the description box, and I'd be eternally grateful. I really depend on donations a lot for the extra care of the horses. And see you in the next video.